The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We're back at it, back into it. It's The Local Show, Tom and Steve. We talk everything local business and then, of course, local organizations, civic organizations, events that are going on around town that you might not know about. And this is a very growing community. Going down south and stopping in different areas all the way down, Steve, Syracuse is doing well.
We've got a
lot of stuff happening compared to other places.
For those of us that are left.
Yep. There's a lot of fun stuff. And you get all the seasons. I still am not convinced that I would love, hot heat all the all
I don't think I want to be in Miami in August.
No.
Okay, but you know what? January, February, March.
Of course,
yeah, I'm good.
Which is why I guess we developed that whole snowbird type concept. If you're fortunate enough, right now, somebody who deals with people who are a little less fortunate than us, and in a lot of ways a lot less fortunate, is John Tumino. He is the executive director of In My Father's Kitchen. How are you there, John?
Hey, doing great. Two of my favorite guys.
Oh, well, you're one of our favorites, and you look wonderful, man.
Thank you.
Looks like you're getting a little sun there.
I was just in Florida. You're talking about Florida. It was hot, Steve. It was hot.
It's a hot sucker down there, isn't it? John, I find myself in a weird place in my head, which is, not only
working with Steve.
I do work with Steve. You get it, man. But no, in all seriousness, I'm a God-fearing individual who, I love people, but sometimes I have a hard time coping with what the people who are on the street corners are doing, and I don't know how to act. So there's one person I know that I go on the west side sometimes, over there off Velasco Road. So Velasco and Onondaga, there's a guy there with his dog.
Yes.
And he's got a whole encampment over there, and I think to myself, why wouldn't he just go get a job somewhere and then try and...
The gentleman's he's not even close, Tom, to severe mental health.
It's terrible. And then I feel bad, do I give him money? Do I make eye contact?
Yes.
Explain to me what you do and how people should digest all these people who are on the corners.
Great question. I feel your pain. Especially when you're seeing someone, a younger person with an animal.
Younger, yeah.
So what we do is direct street outreach. So we engage those folks that you're talking about directly with supplies, food, engagement, a medical team that comes out with us now.
Right.
Build relationships with individuals where they start to trust us and tell us their story. I've known that young man since he was 17 years old.
No kidding.
Outside, but he's been in and out of housing because of his untreated mental health and a severe realm of it he suffers with. Causes bad decisions. Then you add in some low-level drug use as well with that, and then you have a gentleman who's now living outside in the summer with an animal. You said about getting a job. He wouldn't even be close to getting a job. Even when he was indoors, he was still struggling, not dealing with his mental health. So the challenges of what we do is, we could get you indoors. Like this past month, we've now assisted 7 people just in the month of July from the streets to housing, housing providers.
Yeah.
But if they don't change behavior or get their mental health in order, the cycle will happen again.
Comes back,
right.
Yeah.
It's like all of us. If we don't deal with stuff in our lives,
absolutely.
If we don't face the music, we're going to revisit that music again over and over and over again, and our friends out in the street.
Is that the first step to get them housing? Is that an early step or a later step, or when?
It's the early, we'll do whatever it takes. So whatever they lead us into, if they want to deal with their mental health, Dr. Lehman's with us, and he'll prescribe the medications for them to get on their medication, which we've done. If they want to go to rehab, we'll connect them to rehab, which we've done. But once you get in, sometimes it's getting them indoors into a safe place, and then having a conversation with the new caseworker that's assigned by the housing provider to help them navigate these other things in their lives.
You know what I was thinking of, and of course he's not the only one. There's lots of people, and especially up here on Hiawatha, getting on to 81, and they're actually taking shifts, which I found was interesting.
Well, there's a protocol,
like,
so no one gets to hog the corner because it starts fights. So
is it a union?
It's not a union, but there's an unwritten rule. Basically, if you see someone in the wind waiting, I think it's like 20 minutes, and they'll let someone else get on. It's like being fair for each other.
Well, and I thought to myself, boy, that seems like a lot of work.
It is.
It's like I would rather go get a job than have to work and worry about where I'm going to stand and not get hit by traffic. Well,
I live right over by that on-ramp, and it breaks my heart even on Sundays when I'm going to church.
Sure.
And I'll go to church early in the morning, like around 9 o'clock, and then we're getting back sometime after 1:30 after we go to lunch, and the person's still standing there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so-and-so's been there for 7 hours in the beating sun. It's just like still heartbreaking for me not being there for 14
But they're trying to get what they need to get what they need. Is that fair?
So that's why we encourage not to give money. And some of our folks listen to the radio, and they don't like the fact that I tell people not to give money. They kind of get mad at me, but I tell them, because you're doing the stuff that you're doing. I'll say give other things, at least acknowledge. Like you said, should I look? Yeah, you could look and wave, and you don't have to hand anybody anything.
Well, the one guy had a sign, and I'm not kidding, it was sort of humorous, if there could be any humor to this, is that he was holding the cardboard sign, and it was all washed out. You couldn't even see. It was like the letters weren't even on. Right. So he's holding a blank piece of cardboard at you that's not even saying anything. And I'm thinking, people are handing him money, and then they go buy drugs.
And I saw another sign that said,
why lie buy beer?
Why lie buy beer? Yeah.
Yes, I know who that is.
Yeah.
And that's his thing. His thing is drinking. And the guys who drink, they only need like $5, and then they're good. You know what I mean? Because you can get at one of those natty daddies, they're called for $1.50.
Okay.
So 5 of those 24 ounces are going to put someone over. So $5.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, don't give the money, but you could give other things, toiletries. I don't give food. Food, they'll throw it to the side.
No kidding.
It's like wet wipes, deodorant, gift cards to Dunkin' Donuts.
So this just speaks to how difficult your job is, because you're trying to bring them, A, to give them some spiritual guidance, and B, food, and C, medical.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, like a child, they turn you away.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't even accept the help.
Well, you're bringing up the spiritual thing. So we're not out there like proselytizing, but they know that I'm a clergy. And we have a young woman who's been coming to church with us every Sunday, still living outdoors, wants to get water baptized in a couple of weeks. And we've already started to notice there's a change happening.
Yeah.
There's a little bounce in the step. There's like a little bit of hope showed up. And that's my main job, is to bring hope. Hope in a dark situation, bring a little light into the darkness, and then we'll give them like guidance and the prodding, and then once doors open, we jump into those doors and help people.
So you're willing to help when it's time to help?
Yeah, when they surrender. I don't know when surrender is, but I want to be standing when they say I surrender. You know
somebody years ago said you can't push a rope, and I went, that's a great analogy.
Yes, that's a good one. I'm going to use that, Steve. Thank you for that wisdom.
There we go.
We have to mark this on the calendar. This doesn't happen real often.
Careful. InMyFathersKitchen.org. Certainly, I know you can. People can donate there.
Yes.
And I appreciate.
We're in need of bottled water right now. So if someone wants to donate bottled water, reach out to us, 315-308-1561. I'll tell you where to meet up.
Fabulous.
And, one of those big water companies probably be good.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah.